Hi, I'm Terry Brock, and welcome to Achievement Update. Hey, this week we've got something special for you. I've got a couple of things I want to talk with you about and a special offer that you're going to really enjoy. First of all, we're going to talk about the anniversary, happy birthday, for Google. That's right, it was about 10 years ago, just a little over 10 years ago, that they registered Google.com. And Sergey Brin and Larry Page went in as a couple of fledgling PhD students there at Stanford University, and they registered a name that was soon to become a verb in our vocabulary. Now that's important, and they've done some things that are outstanding. The principles of marketing that they employ and the things that they do are really helpful for you and me in the business we're doing, so we're going to talk about that. Also, I want to show you a tool that I found just yesterday that's really good for you breaking through that clutter. I've talked about that a lot. I want to show you a tool that can help you to do that, a really nice, inexpensive technology tool. And third, a real important offer for something coming up right away that you want to do on September 29th, 2007. Frank Furness releasing a book. I want to show you about that and what's coming on. But first, let's take a look at what Google is doing. So I'm here in downtown Orlando's Citrus Club and get the chance to have lunch, but I wanted to have you join me. I wanted to talk with you today about some of the things that are important with Google and what they've done right in their marketing. We know that they provided a lot of value for free, and it's a principle that we've learned that works in internet marketing. Provide value for free and then have a way for people to upscale to other services that you would have to offer. But you know, an even more important thing is the numbers and the quantification, analytics, the metrics of how to do marketing. Instead of just saying, well, I feel or I've got a hunch that we ought to do such and such. With Google, you can find out what's going on. You can measure right down to the page what's going on. Another thing Google taught us is to have multiple products. Think about the ways that you can do many different things. I know many of you that are watching this right now have a lot of ideas. You might say, I'm thinking about this and that and that. That's divergent thinking, and it's a good thing. Put those into products and test them. And the way to start is by writing it down. Create an ebook, and you can sell it for less than $10 or whatever you want. Sell it for something that's reasonably priced. People will see it, and you find out the market, so that if a lot of people are interested in it, hey, now you might want to expand that beyond just a small ebook to a larger size book, maybe a print book, perhaps an audio, perhaps a video, and more from there. So constantly expand and look at multiple products. Another important consideration that we learned from Google is innovation always. Constantly be looking at new products. You see what they're doing with Google Earth, with Google Alerts, Google Trends, and Google whatever it's going to be. They keep coming up with new ideas. That's real important for success today. Constantly innovate. You're going to have a lot of different products, a lot of different ideas. Some will work, some won't. Don't worry about that. Keep trying and testing and measuring. That's going to be important. And finally, Google has taught us it's important to be cool, but not cute. And that's a fine line, because it's easy to say, hey, this is the really cool thing, and it's looked at as less than professional by the business community worldwide. You want something that is fun, because you don't want to go the other extreme where it is so boring that people turn it off and they're not paying attention to it. What you want is something that's going to be really important, pertinent to them, compelling content is what you want. You want to avoid being nauseatingly generic. Disgustingly generic, as I like to say. Stay away from that and instead embrace something that's going to be compelling value and at the same time is not so cute. That will be the key. And Google, we wish you a happy anniversary, and we look forward to many more years ahead. And I look forward to hearing from you as you apply those principles that Google has implemented. One of the things I talk about a lot is the ability to break through the clutter. I think that today, if you're looking at email only as a marketing tool, you're going to miss the boat, because we get so much email that we're going, no more, I'm tired of it. So what you want is something that will go beyond that. A good tool that can help you is text messaging. Text messaging is another tool. It's not the only one, and you don't want to rely only on that. But text message can be good. I saw a company here yesterday, the Business Expo here in Orlando. Steve Placey was putting it on with his group SoBiz, and they asked me to come speak. And I got a chance to walk around and see some of the different events. One that really stood out in my mind was from Agile Communication. Take a look at this video and think about ways that you can use it in your own business. You know, in today's world, it's hard to break through the clutter, and I talk a lot about that in my programs, my articles, of how you can get your message across to others. Well, I found a tool that looks like it could work pretty well. It's a text messaging system that gives you the ability to send out a text message saying, hey, guess what's going on over here? Go to this website or check your email for this. Here's the name of the company. I saw them here at this business expo. It's called Agile Communication. We're going to zoom in on that a little bit there, and you can see there's their website, agile-communications.com, etc. And they're here at the group talking about all kinds of wonderful things. And we'll get Jennifer there, so we'll have her on there. She doesn't know it, but she's going out to lots of people. But we also have with us, joining us, Nicole, who is going to be talking to us about the kind of things that are available and how we would use that and what could be done. Nicole Strada, thanks for joining us today.
Oh, you're welcome. It's great to join you.
So tell us a little bit about this Agile Communication and how we use that in business.
Okay. Agile Communications Group has a web-based platform for text messaging. So you can send one-to-one or one-to-many text messages around the U.S. or around the world. We have a global text messaging ability so that you can, send a text message to over to the Middle East on into Europe.
Okay, so I could use that and I could send that anywhere. And what is the cost on that, sending that out?
The way we structure our costs is there's no setup fees and there's no monthly maintenance fees. It's on traffic only.
Oh my God, I saw that. I was like, I did one of those because I was
run a marketing program, for example, and you're really successful, you would pay 10 cents per message. If the marketing program doesn't do what you want it to do, then you don't pay anything. So you really just pay for what you actually use it for.
Really? That's a pretty good deal. So that way I can send it out. And for 10 cents, if I send out 10 messages in a year, and that's it, I'm only going to pay $1 US, right?
That's correct. They'll only send you a bill for $1, but hopefully you'll find more uses for it, and you'll get a nice return so that you won't mind paying that 10 cents a message.
And I can program the names in there so that I can say, here's Group A, here's Group B, here's Group C, send it out to just Group A. Can I do that?
Absolutely. You manage the database yourself, so you have access to the platform, so you can break it up into as many groups as you want. You can have the same people in multiple groups, and there's no limit to how you can use the database.
Hey, sounds good. Well, give us that website again if somebody's interested. While we zoom in here on this, see, we're getting the multimedia that way. Nicole, we're doing that. Tell us, what is the website that we would go for?
It's www.agile-communications.com.
All right, super. Thank you very much for joining us. Good ideas, and think about that. And finally, I want to share with you something that's going on today. We get a lot of requests today. It seems like everybody's got a book out, and everyone's selling their book, and they want to do it this and push it up to the top, and those kind of things. They got a bunch of prizes. Well, one person that's doing that right now is Frank Furness. My buddy Frank, you've seen him on our coaching program before, a person I really respect and admire a great deal. He's got a new book out called Walking with Tigers. I read the book, and I want to let you know that it's a very good book. If you've been in marketing and sales for a long time, you want to see what Frank has to say in this book, because it's going to remind you of some things, but it's going to give you some new insights into areas that you hadn't thought of, and really to tweak it. And hey, for the money that you'll spend on that, if you can get one extra sale out of it, it'll probably pay for itself. So concentrate on that. Go over to frankfurness.com. Here's the website you want to look at, frankfurness.com. And you want to take a look at the site where he can have you click through to Amazon.com and get the book. Get it on September 29th, and he'll help push it to the top of the charts for Frank, and we'll help him out on that. So do that as a favor to yourself. And thank you for joining me. I'm Terry Brock, and I'm glad that you can be with me here on another issue of Achievement Update as we talk about relationship marketing and the importance of connecting with others in many ways. Agile Communication gives you a way to do that. Think of what Google does and how they really have a relationship with all the people that are going in doing searches. Different kinds of relationships, not always close, intimate. Sometimes it's just more business-like and more at a distance, but still there's a relationship. And how can you use those principles in your own business to exceed what you're doing? Hey, I look forward to hearing from you. My name is Terry Brock. You can reach me, terry@terrybrock.com, and find out about other offerings we have at the website. I'll look forward to hearing from you. And now, I'm going back to lunch here.